Yeah, that's one of
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are after hours. I'll tell you a little bit about how we started as a troop. We started after another practice for improv that happened, and we learned something very magical. We learned that we can solve all of our life problems through song, and we'd like to do that for you guys. We'd like to give you that gift. So if you don't mind, what's maybe a problem that you'd like to have solved?
Hairy back.
Hairy back.
Don't underestimate the sexiness of a hairy back.
You know, I've heard people that like.
But you gotta keep your hands warm.
Is that really a problem?
But if you have a hairy back, let's admit, you don't get to wear tank tops.
Well, it depends on where the hair is.
Yes, right.
Like if the hair is down here, where else am I
I'm talking like shoulder hair.
Your shoulder hair.
Like
I'm sure the F-bomb's been dropped, but I'll try to be nice.
Like fucking shoulder hair.
I won't succeed.
So I mean, there are some people that have hairy backs that definitely embrace
What's
it.
another life problem?
Hemorrhoids.
That came really quickly. What's that? Hemorrhoids.
What do we hear over here?
Bad credit score.
Holy shit, I know.
Part the two.
That's true. Hairy backs, hemorrhoids, teenagers, and bad teenagers. Yeah, that sounds like to me. That sounds like getting older.
Yes. Yeah. I can. For two of the three, I can sympathize with. Not hemorrhoids. But bad credit. I went to. I have bad credit, and I have not ever pulled out a credit card. I just went to the most expensive school in Oklahoma, and didn't pay those for a while because they were so expensive. And now I'm a teacher, and I work with students that are not teenagers, but they think that they are and act like they are at the age of 6 to all the way up to 12 years old. And they're a handful. They're a handful. And I wonder, they wonder what I do when I go home. One of them said, I bet when you go home, all you do is read a book and go to bed. So, yeah.
See, here's the opposite of that, though. Is that I have great credit because I'm in my 40s. I'm done with the 20s,
Right.
and I got a job and I paid my shit off. I can't count the number of credit card offers I get, but unfortunately that puts me in the hemorrhoid category. Now, I don't personally suffer with them, or so I say. But that's the opposite. I mean, just because opposites.
Yeah.
You and I.
Opposites. That's what two people are not the same, but they like to share the same last name. Yes, we're opposites, just as two. And I'm an opposite
Of you.
opposites, just us two, and I'm an opposite.
Of you. I'm an opposite of my children. I don't understand where they come from. I think I made you. What the hell you thinking? You
Yes, I'm an opposite. I'm an opposite.
Over there, Kyle.
I have pretty bad credit. I made some choices. I was like 25, and I was like, you know, my parents were still helping me out with some stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm making this much money? Yeah, I could totally afford to put a TV on credit. A $2,000 TV on credit. And then you lose that job. And you have less income than you did, and you decide, oh yeah, this is fine, and you're still lacking $300. You're at that $300 mark, right? You're almost there. You're like, shit, I could pay for this if like I just hoard myself out or something. But I don't, because I'm not that resourceful. I can't hold out good jobs that require me to be there 5 days a week. But, so yeah, I mean, I just have that problem. Like
Not being a whore problem?
well, right. I don't have a problem with not being a whore. I have a problem with turning it into a monetary gain. I wouldn't make a very good whore, no, I wouldn't. Damn it. I wouldn't make a very good whore if this keyboard doesn't want me. No, I wouldn't make a very good whore. But if you would sleep with me, I'll do it for free. I'm not that much of an entrepreneur.
He's an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur in bed. Because sometimes I like to get my rocks off.
His rocks
But I
off.
forget to ask for cash at the end of the transaction. And it's like I can't seem to be surprised when I bend over and I go again.
Venture capital, since we had the sack. I like to think of myself as kind of like a fetish. So I think that I would probably catch a higher dollar than just, you know, like a two-bit hooker. And that's what I tell myself, not being a fetish. I'm just like, if I'm going to go out there on Tinder, then I'd be like, hey.
Right. I remember we had a show for a different group that we were in, and there was a lady that was sitting right there. And we said, if there's one, like, look back on life, if there's one thing you regret, what would it be? Or if there's one advice you could give yourself at the age 16, what would it be? And she said, charge. And we didn't know what it meant. And then Kyle said, charge, do you mind elaborating on it? And she goes, well, I was a slut in high school. And I think what I loved most about that was that she didn't regret being a slut, she just regretted not charging. she got the square.
Untouched time machine, be like, what are you gonna go back to? Mr. Johnson's class.
What are some things that you guys maybe regret that you did?
Did drugs.
You did drugs. What kind?
Why do you regret?
Not pursuing dreams.
Not pursuing dreams. Yeah.
Pet ferret.
What was that?
I got a pet ferret.
You had a pet ferret, and you regret having a pet ferret.
Was that a dream that you pursued and then you regretted?
All right. Yeah. So let's just let me make these all together. Let's see if we can do this. You did drugs, so you had a dream about getting a ferret, and now you regret it. I'm just assuming that's all one person there. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely have things that I regret. I was a nerd in high school. More nerdy than I am like right now. I was the guy that like tucked in his shirt and only wore khaki pants. And not even the cool khakis, like the Walmart brand khakis. Sorry, sir, I see you wearing them. No, and it wasn't until late, mid-college, that I realized that I'm cool just because I am and I feel that way. Like it's when I did not have any ego problems. Like I was like, I know I'm awesome. And I started dressing different and acting completely different. And I had lost weight during that time, but I regretted the fact that I went through so much of high school not being the cool kid, because I could have been the cool kid just being myself. And I think